Hypercharges. You know how the Clash Royale evolution works? Yeah, now imagine that thing on Brawl Stars with some, super mechanics, etc. It is the biggest buff that a brawler can actually have, and it actually transforms F D tier brawlers into an A S tier brawler. You can see this with Janet and Ash, but you can see it also with Eve with a ton of brawlers that I don't want even to name them. We've already had some hypercharges leaked for the next season. We've got Mr. P, we've got Chester that are confirmed, but we've also got Mandy that is not confirmed, but she might have one because of the ad that she actually had, in the Meeple presentation ad that YouTube had. You could see a Mandy with a hypercharge ready. We've also got Lola hypercharge leaked because of an artist of Supercell. Like, I don't know if this guy actually had get fired or not, because this is actually for Supercell something that is incredibly bad for the game itself. I don't know why Supercell has these type of stuff, but yeah, I'm not complaining. It's so made for hype. Yeah, hype. Yeah. Huh. But I've also got my predictions. Everyone has their own predictions for the hypercharge releases, and I've got 3 theories on the next hypercharges for 3 next brawlers that will have one. Yeah, the sentence had no sense, I know. In a nutshell, in my opinion, which are the 3 brawlers that will have a hypercharge. I will start from the 100% sure one and go to the third that is more of I hope that it will come one. Let's begin with the most obvious one, of course, that is Lily. So if you don't know, Lily has a glitch going around in duels where she can actually charge up a hypercharge. If you're playing a brawler like Gus and your second brawler is a Pearl, for example, and Gus somehow managed to have the entire super, and if you defeat the Gus, Pearl will have 0% of the hypercharge because Gus has no hypercharge, so he can charge the hypercharge of the next brawler. Lily totally ignores this rule. I don't know why, but she's able to ignore this rule totally. It might be a glitch because of the Shadow Realm mechanic that also Cordelius has, but I'm pretty sure this is not the case. It shouldn't be the case. So, for the hypercharge concept for Lily, I'm pretty sure you all saw that Pro China version of the game where Lily has a hypercharge in the game files and she can pretty much bounce the super off the walls. I don't think this is going to be the case since this will make the other gadget of her pretty useless. Already it's not that much used because of the Vanish gadget being the most OP gadget in the entire game, so this might not be the case. I was asking myself what is the main mechanic that might be a unique mechanic for the entire duration of the game for the Shadow Realm gang, Shadow Realm trio, I don't know how you want to call them. And that is exactly the Shadow Realm. In my opinion, Lily's hypercharge will teleport the enemy that she teleports into the Shadow Realm together with her for having a valid 1v1, pretty much like Cordelius' super, but this is going to be way more useful, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a very common hypercharge to get into a game. It might not be that game changing, but it will still pretty much be broken. Imagine using this hypercharge in a gem grab match into a gene, for example, that was the gem carrier. That is a guaranteed kill, and meanwhile, in a 2v2 situation, your teammates might actually defeat the enemy team, so you pretty much did a team wipe thanks to this hypercharge. But it's going to be very situational and it's not going to be that broken anyways, so yeah, this is my idea of Lily's hypercharge. The second one is pretty much my idea, but I'm pretty sure Nubs is also going to think the same way because, he has been thinking this from the beginning, and it's B's hypercharge. I don't know how many times I will see B while explaining this, but yeah, I will try to not be that annoying as possible. Anyways, I will put a B counter there, so yeah, you can laugh at it if you want. B, in my opinion, is a very cool brawler that I really like playing with. I'm not that good of a B, even that I really like playing snipers in general, but yeah, I'm not the worst one either. But you will ask, where did this B hypercharge idea came from? The answer is one, the loading screen of the Pizza Planet event. Yeah, the one where there's also Meeple, there's Kenji, etc. If you look at the left side of the map, you will see some common sprays that might be seen in the game. For example, some hypercharged spray, a hypercharged spray is out there. If you look at the right side, on an arcade machine, we will find a sticker of a bee's heart pin attached to it. So if you don't know, if you go to the catalog for buying some pins, you will realize that heart pins are actually called tank pins. But I've asked myself, thanks for what? I know this was pretty much out of nowhere, and the third one is also out of nowhere, but I've got better explanation for that. It will be a longer explanation, the reason why the third brawler, in my opinion, is going to have a hypercharge, so yeah, stay tuned. So, the hypercharge concept. This is going to be hard. Where is the problem with B? It's actually, in my opinion, her reload speed. Like, the damage output is insane. They buffed it for some reason for the charge shot, and I don't see any reason to buff that thing. It's already broken without any buffs, without anything necessarily. Why would you even buff it? I was thinking that B's hypercharge makes the B shots from her super go through walls, because sometimes this is what makes it weaker, but I'm not even sure if it would be useful or not, because I'm not a pro player and I don't know what B actually needs for being in the meta. I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of those disgusting hypercharges that nobody will buy, but except for pro players, of course, that will buy and use only for you know, the stats boost and for nothing else. Pretty much like what people do with the Jeans or Pearl's hypercharge. I see no weakness in B. It's whole her mechanic that makes her stay in the B tier. So I don't know what can they possibly do to her. Now, for the third brawler, it's going to be, in my opinion, Bonnie. So this is more of a I hope that she will get something situation right now. I don't know how much it has been since she actually had a buff, since she actually has something good, except for skins that her skins are actually fire, okay? Except for the football one. This sucks. The idea of Bonnie's hypercharge actually came from the fact that since August she has been receiving two skins. Two skins. And that is actually a lot for a brawler that was forgotten from everyone. I'm a Bonnie main. I'm one of those people that would not say that she's S tier, but I would still somehow try to, find a way to protect her from saying she's the worst brawler in the game. She's not, okay? Whatever, I'm changing the subject here. We're talking about Bonnie's hypercharge and a possible buff for Bonnie. So the other idea, except for Reindeer Bonnie itself, of Bonnie was from the Meeple's animation. Like we all know, Meeple's animation show us brawlers that are playing a board game together with Meeple. If you look at all of the players in this game, we will see Bull that has a hypercharge, Tick has a hypercharge, Spike has a hypercharge, Chester hypercharge liquid, Mandy hypercharge liquid, and Bonnie nothing. Bonnie has nothing. She has been forgotten. She has received skins, and this is also something. She has received skins. Look at Ash. Ash was receiving no skins, then he received a skin, then he received a hypercharge. Okay, let's calm down now. This is one of the most thrown things, out of nowhere things that actually come up to my mind, and I'm not kidding. But it's not only that. If we finish the animation from the Brawl Stars itself, you will hear Bonnie.
Did I win?
Yes, Bonnie, you won. You won the match. You won everything. Don't worry, Bonnie. I'm pretty sure in the next update you will have finally your hypercharge. For the hypercharge concept itself, I was thinking of Bonnie whenever she uses her jump, actually spawns a shadow of herself doing whatever she does with a 0.5 seconds of delay. This is not going to be overpowered at a really high level, but it's not going to be that bad either. The jump will deal double the damage, so for example, if it actually... Right now it deals 2000 damage. If we say that with the stat boost it will deal 2200 damage, and if you are able to hit actually both of the attacks, that is going to be of course pretty hard because of the time delay, you will deal a 4.4k damage, and that for a jump, for a single jump, is not that low. Of course there's also the Bonnie form itself that deals like 3300 damage at level 11 with no stat boosts. So I don't know, I've actually lost the calculation already. But yeah, you understood what I mean. Right now Bonnie is only reliable as a last pick in high spots. She's not reliable even in that situation. She's reliable only if the enemy goes triple snipers, and after you pass mythic, the enemy is not going to be that dumb to go with a triple sniper strategy. And if they do, you'll still have better options out there. Right now I don't want to think of who is better in a situation like that. Melody is of course a better pick than Bonnie. But yeah, you understood what I mean. Anyways, use code Jimbo and subscribe to this channel. I have released a new poll in the community section, so please check it out.